Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Falling Over Books. Today I'm doing another author spotlight, or spotlight author, I can't remember what I call this. Author spotlight. The last one I did was Abby Glines, so I'll link that one down below. But for this one I am doing Krista and Becca Ritchie. I'm going to talk about all of their books and all of their upcoming books and whatnot. But first, I read their first book, Addicted to You, back in 2014. I think it was the end of February or the 1st of March, somewhere around there. I remember because I was in Los Angeles with my family. We were having a family vacation, and I really wanted to read it, and I had to wait till I got home. But anyways, so yeah, it's been since 2014 since I've read their books, and I can't believe I've been a fan for so long. It's insane. So if you didn't know, Krista and Becca are twins, and they write a lot of books together, and I suggest you follow them on Twitter because they are so nice. They literally reply to everyone, and they never really like exclude people. It's so nice, and they're just awesome people. They currently have 11 books out. The 12th their 12th book will be out at the end of this month, which I'll talk about. But first I wanted to go through their Addicted series first. So I actually have really old covers of Addicted to You, Addicted for Now, and Ricochet, but I also have the new covers. But I thought I would just share that I actually have the old covers and books. Like, that's so insane. Anyways, so the Addicted series is a series with 10 books. It's a massive series. It's a lot to commit to, but I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Okay, you won't regret reading these books. So essentially, Addicted to You is about Lily, who's a sex addict, and Lo, who's an alcoholic, and they, in the beginning, have a really unhealthy relationship where they try to hide their addiction from their family and friends, and they kind of enable each other, but their journey is just so beautiful. It's their story of them, you know, overcoming their addictions and really like accepting who they are. And I just, oh my gosh, like I literally cannot talk about these books without wanting to cry. I love them so much. Okay, there's Addicted to You, which is the first book, and then we have Ricochet, which is kind of a novella, but I say you have to read all of the novellas. I just feel like it's important. If you really want to get the full story, I feel like you need to read all of them. So there's Ricochet. And then technically the actual second book is Addicted for Now. And then this is kind of where it gets tricky, because then they inserted kind of like companion books that are not about Lily and Lo, but Lily and Lo are in the books, if that makes sense. I highly recommend you check out the Goodreads reading order, because that is so much more helpful than how I'm trying to explain it. But then there's Kiss the Sky, and then Hot House Flower, and then Thrive, which covers, this is back into Lily and Lo's POV, and it kind of covers both of these books, but in their POV. But there's still so much more that's added that you don't see in these two, if that makes sense. I'm not explaining this right, I'm so sorry. And then we have Addicted for Now, which is kind of the last Lily and Lo book. And then we have Feel the Fire, which is about Rose and Connor. And then we have Long Way Down, which is about Rake and Daisy. And then the 10th and final book is Some Kind of Perfect, which is in all of their POVs. So it bridges 10 years from the Long Way Down epilogue. Does that make sense? Are you following along? Am I too confusing? Also, this is a new adult / adult series, so I mean, it's about a sex addict, so there is lots of talk of it, there's lots of scenes, and it's about addicts, so you have to remember that they are not perfect, but neither is everybody else, just saying. So yes, those are all the books in kind of the Addicted series world. Then they have another book called Amour Amour, which I don't have the cover, I don't have a physical copy of, and this is a romance about circus in Las Vegas, and that one is a standalone. So it has no ties to the Addicted series, it's completely separate. And the second book / companion book in that series, Infini, is coming out January 31st. So it's kind of why I wanted to do this, because their newest book is coming out right away, and you also have lots of time if you want to read Amour Amour before Infini comes out, because you have like about a week, or by the time this video goes up, you probably don't have that much time, but yes, Amour Amour and Infini are both like new adults / adults, so it's very explicit and whatnot, you know, so just be wary when you read it. So those are all the books that they currently have out. They also have a lot of bonus material on their website. Certain scenes and whatever else that they have are just bonus content on their website, so I highly recommend you check that out if you want to read more about the characters. And they also have kind of a mini series on their website as well as Wattpad. It's called Whatever It Takes, and it is about Willow and Garrison, which I will not say who it's like. I don't want to spoil anything, but they are part of the Addicted series world, so yes. Our next books that they have coming out are they're doing a spin-off trilogy from the Addicted series, so it's going to be about, I guess, the addicted kids. I don't really want to spoil things, but it's about the addicted kids, so it's supposed to be so far a trilogy. I don't know if it'll be more. I don't even think Krista and Becca know if it's going to be more than 3 books, but the first one, Damage Like Us, is probably coming out this year, and then the second book, Crazy Like Us, don't really know about, but it has a title, and that series is called Like Us, so it's about the addicted characters, kids. I'm so bad at explaining this, I'm so sorry. If you want more information, just go to Krista and Becca's website, because I'm sure they explain everything way better than I do. I'm a little bit scatterbrained today, sorry. And then they also have their first young adult book, I think, that will be published, I think in 2018. It's called The Fast Track, which I think it's about racing or something. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that I'm going to buy it anyways, so I don't really need to know what it's about. And yeah, as I said, they have lots of bonus material, bonus content on their website, so definitely go check that out. And follow them on Twitter, because they announce literally everything on their Twitter, and they do a lot of polls and stuff for like future things. So like if you want certain, you know, bonus content, they'll, you know, ask you from what couple or whatever. It's so cool and awesome. Like, they really like to please us readers, but they also stay true to the story, which I think is really important. They don't do like fan service, you know what I mean? Like, they still want our input, but they still write the way that they want, and I think that's really important, especially in this day and age with like social media and everything. Like, readers have such a big influence, and sometimes you can tell that it was our influence instead of their ideas. But Krista and Becca are not like that, so it's all good. They also do live chats every time a new book is out. I don't know if they'll do one for Infini, but they did a lot for the Addicted series, so every time a new book came out, they would do, I think like maybe like a month later, they would do like a live chat, and they would discuss the whole book and whatever questions we had and everything, which is super nice as well. you know, it really shows that they take time out of their busy life to just really answer all of our questions and just talk about everything. So nice. And they also host giveaways all the time, so if you ever want to win any of their books, they always have giveaways around the characters' birthdays. So they'll have like bonus material, and then they'll have like a giveaway where you can win some of the books or a gift card or whatever. And they do some of that also when they release a new book. I think they're doing that for Infini right now. So go enter. I hope to complete my collection. I still need Long Way Down and Some Kind of Perfect. I also need a More and More, obviously. Yeah, last Christmas I got some of them signed, which was really nice. You can order signed books off of their website. They always have them available, so if you want. As you can see, oh, you can't really see. It's so cool. I'm so happy that I don't have them all signed, but because some of them I bought on Amazon, some of them I bought from them specifically. So 5 of them signed, but it's still better than nothing, right? I recommend you check out the Goodreads reading order because that explains everything a lot better than I did. And I mean, you don't need to read Addicted to You to read these 2 books. You can barely see because this guy, it's so blurred. But I highly recommend you do. You just get more out of the story, more out of the characters. You understand them better because you already know them before you reach here, if that makes sense. I don't know what happened, my camera cut out. But yeah, I hope I explained all of this properly. I just highly recommend you read Krista Becca's books if you love romance or new adult or about feminist issues and feminism and, you know, people dealing with addictions. I feel like the book is very true to people who suffer with addictions because I feel like often people think it's like an easy fix, and it's not. It's something you live with for the rest of your life. So I feel like Krista and Becca really do write their books quite authentically. I just hope I explained this really well, and if not, please check out their website or ask them questions on Twitter. I'm sure they'll answer your questions. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure what author I'm going to talk about next, or authors. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really liking to do this type of video where I just talk about one specific author, or 2 in this case. I really do like doing it. I think it's a fun way to show my love for an author where I've like read most of their books. So make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all of my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!